I just want to say that I think it's very unfair that I always end up following Quinn. Okay, I'm evaluating Nancy. Nancy, when you first came in, you were very, very nervous, and this is your third speech, and you've grown hugely, hugely. I'm very impressed. The general purpose of your speech was very clear. It was a very entertaining speech. The specific purpose of your speech was a little less clear. It was very well organized. I liked how you organized it into the 5 points. The main points in supporting material contributing to your speech's specific purpose, very clear. I like the picture and the sign. I wish the picture was made a little bigger so we could see such a cute little face. You achieved a specific purpose as far as I could tell. You were a little bit nervous. You appeared a little bit nervous, not as much as before. And you there was minimal use of notes, which is a specific purpose of this speech, so that was great. I noticed you looked at them, but then you were able to walk away from them completely, which is very impressive. I can't do that. What could you have done differently? It was slightly monotone, very well presented, but slightly monotone. I spoke maybe just a little bit louder. I hear you, but I thought it was amusing. You clearly loved and knew the topic. I like that you opened with a question and brought the audience in immediately, and then there was, and then followed it with a joke. You lost a few dozen points when you said your dog was better than mine. There it is. And that's it. I loved your speech. I thought it was very, very good and very well expressed.
Sorry, guys. Now, please, could I ask for Ms. Timer a timer report, and if you could just let us know if everyone qualified for the evaluators.
Debbie, can I ask, were you doing that as well?
Timing, yes.
Yes. Did Laura qualify? I started just a few seconds late, and she came in a few seconds.
Laura was 158.
Okay, just a couple.
So that
means,
qualifies, yeah.
Oh, 15
Doesn't
seconds
it?
under? She's supposed to be at least 2.
Yeah, but it's
30 seconds.
30 seconds under.
Okay.
Yeah, she did
Okay.
qualify.
Okay, so everyone qualified. Okay.
Great.
All right.
Everyone cash your ballots to me.
Who's our voter? Oh, our counter.
Yeah. So how good my adding skills are.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
It's shyer than most. Get your calculator handy.
And he's not
Yeah.
a liar, right?
That's Shire is not a liar. But if you have to say that you're not, does that cast doubt though?
That does.
He must have done something to earn that name. All of a sudden, it just spilled out.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that voter confidence. Yeah. Let's not forget, how do I do this? There's 3 different things. Develop a matrix now. I don't know.
No, it's just what I think it's
I need,
Okay, everyone's passing their votes over to Scott. Perfect. So now it is time for me to go ahead and give my evaluation of the meeting, and I'll just start with Quinn. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
But I'm watching you. Oh.
That could be bad.
We're on.
She's going to report me to the IRS.
Exactly. I thought we really had an excellent meeting today, and I think that the reason for that was look around the room. We've got everybody here, all the seats are filled. It's been big round of applause for that. It's been a really long time since we've had people in this inner area. It's been quite a long time since we've had any guests, so the fact that we had 3 today, thank you all for coming.
You don't want to say that now.
Really
We're always a guest.
I think that really helped, build some good positive energy here this morning. And we did a great job having all of the functionaries here. We actually didn't have any substitutions this time, so that was
good.
excellent. And a lot of this planning obviously is done beforehand, so that's a big round of applause to our Toastmaster for really making sure that everything came together. A couple of other things I just wanted to note. I love the theme. I thought that was very appropriate for what's going on right now in the world, and the fact that it was just, wasn't it just Earth Day or Arbor Day or something a couple of days ago? I think I heard that at a party I was at over the weekend, so very appropriate. And Ron, you did such a great job. Really thought-provoking questions that I think really got everybody to think. What I think we could have done a little bit better is, we're not wearing our name tags anymore, and I know I'm guilty of that, but I think definitely for the guests, except for our Rashma, we can't see yours, so that doesn't actually count.
It's the official Toastmaster.
Forget that. We want the big cards.
So I think that would be helpful because, for example, our new member Diane, she's the odd counter, and she wasn't sure who everybody was in order to properly note their ahs and ums, etc. So for people who have them, we definitely like try to wear them.
That's true.
The meeting we're running a little bit behind, in part due to the fact that the table topics did run a little bit long, but I seem to remember that the agenda used to say the last question at 7:30, and it doesn't say that anymore, so I don't think that was necessarily Ron's fault for having that run long. And we love the questions, so it was fine, but we are running a little bit short, so I'm going to wrap this up. So great points today: energy, excitement, enthusiasm, and education. I learned a lot from all the speeches. Thank you all, and I will now pass the gavel back to our Toastmaster.
Yay.
Thank you.
Great job. Okay, now I'd like to call for the reports, and we get 1 minute each. First, Deb,
I will talk very quickly. Basically, Lisa, Julie, and Diane use the word great a lot. Ron St. Clair, environmentally, not environmental. If I don't mention your name, you did a great job.
We did a great job.
Julie, Ryan, incomplete sentences and some of what you're talking about. Arash, you asking yourself questions, which was good, because you got your brain going for the table topics. Lisa, truly well spoken. Chuck, deliberate and thoughtful in what you said. I've noticed that. It was wonderful. Scott, incomplete sentences, and you changed your thoughts in mid-sentence. Steve, and so a lot. Viv, repeating the question yourself was good. You did use the word you knew. And you said wanna instead of want to. And Maria, do not start your speeches with okay. That's your internal. Instead of that, just take a deep breath. Okay? New segues to new topics. You had great segues to your different topics. That was very good. Diane, so. And changing sentences in mid-sentence. Again, you were speaking to yourself, but that was more to get your brain in gear, but during a speech, that's not so great. Nancy, you said that raised hands instead of who raised hands. And a lot of people say that. They use the word that instead of the who or the he or the she. I've noticed that a lot in the world. Good visuals through words. Excellent, Nancy. Chuck, clear and concise sentences. You use the word antidotal instead of anecdotal. And you used I meant instead of I mean because you were talking in the first person, or the present tense. Quinn, you used very good, very good, very good.
That's very good.
But you had good humor, and again, you used their business. You were talking with each and every, it should have been his or her